Good morning/afternoon, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you to today's presentation on understanding and supporting early childhood developmental milestones. We'll be taking a comprehensive look at the key developmental domains, how to effectively assess progress, and the early intervention strategies that can make a real difference in young children's lives. Let's dive into this important topic together. Developmental milestones are basically key skills or behaviors that most children reach by a certain age. They give us a way to see how a child is growing physically, mentally, and socially. These milestones are really important because they help caregivers and professionals know if a child is developing as expected during those crucial early years. They cover several areas like motor skills, language abilities, thinking and problem solving, social and emotional growth, as well as self help skills. Together, they provide a clear framework to monitor a child's typical progress and identify any areas where additional support might be needed. When we talk about motor skill milestones, they generally fall into two categories: gross motor and fine motor skills. Gross motor milestones are all about the big movements, things like crawling, standing up without support, and eventually walking on their own. These skills lay the groundwork for a child's overall physical development and mobility. On the other hand, fine motor milestones focus on smaller, more precise actions. This includes grasping objects, coordinating hand and eye movements, and even drawing simple shapes like circles or lines. These finer skills are crucial for tasks like writing and self care later on. Importantly, these motor skills don't develop overnight, they progress gradually. As children master each new ability, they become better equipped to explore their surroundings and gain greater control over their body movements. This progression is essential for their independence and overall development. Language development starts with babbling, which is the very first milestone. From there, children begin to say their first words and eventually start forming simple sentences. An important distinction to understand is between receptive and expressive language. Receptive language is about understanding words and instructions, while expressive language is the ability to speak and communicate what they want to say. Generally, kids develop receptive skills a bit earlier, often as early as 6 months. Expressive language skills typically become more noticeable around their first birthday. This sequence shows how children first take in language before they start producing it themselves. As children develop cognitively, they start to build important skills like memory and problem solving. One key concept they grasp is object permanence, which means they understand that things still exist even when they can't see them. Alongside this, young children begin to recognize familiar faces, which shows their growing ability to process and remember people around them. They also start to explore cause and effect relationships and use simple reasoning during play, signaling their emerging cognitive abilities. All of these milestones highlight their increasing mental capacity and natural curiosity as they learn about the world. When we talk about social emotional development milestones, one of the first things to understand is how children form attachments to their caregivers. This early bond is crucial because it lays the groundwork for the child's ability to recognize and respond to emotions, both in themselves and in others. It's also through these attachments that children start to show early signs of empathy. Another important aspect is the role of play. Play isn't just about fun, it's a vital way for children to develop socially. Through play, they learn to share, cooperate, and engage with their peers for the first time. These interactions are essential for practicing key social skills. Together, these experiences help children build foundational social skills and gain emotional understanding. These early milestones set the stage for healthy social relationships as they grow. Self-help skills are the abilities that help children become more independent in their daily lives. This includes things like feeding themselves, dressing on their own, and toilet training. Reaching these milestones is really important because it boosts a child's confidence and supports their autonomy. These skills are fundamental for their overall development and how they manage everyday tasks. Typically, as children grow older, their progress in self-help skills corresponds with improvements in both their cognitive abilities and motor skills. So, these milestones give us a good sense of how a child is developing across multiple areas. When it comes to assessing developmental milestones, there are several methods we commonly use. First, standardized screening tests like the Ages and Stages questionnaire and the Denver Developmental Screening Test are widely used tools. These tests provide a reliable way to measure a child's progress against typical developmental benchmarks. Another key method involves observational checklists. These are often completed by caregivers or professionals who regularly interact with the child. Input from parents or teachers is also valuable since they can provide ongoing insights into child behavior and skills in everyday settings. For more detailed information, specialist evaluations conducted by developmental pediatricians or therapists are very important. These experts use their specialized knowledge to conduct thorough assessments, helping to pinpoint any areas of concern. Overall, these assessment approaches play a crucial role. They help us track a child's growth over time, identify any potential delays early on, and guide us in planning targeted interventions to support the child's development effectively. Early identification is crucial because it allows us to provide support at the right time, which can make a real difference in a child's development. When we detect delays early, we can offer interventions that improve outcomes significantly. There are many options for early intervention, such as speech therapy, occupational therapy, or specialized educational programs designed to meet the unique needs of each child. By addressing these delays promptly, we not only help children reach their full potential, but also reduce long-term challenges. Additionally, involving families in the process is essential, as their support plays a key role in the child's progress and overall success. To wrap up, it's important to remember that developmental milestones cover many areas, including motor skills, language, cognition, social emotional growth, and self-help abilities. Each of these domains plays a vital role in a child's overall development. Regular monitoring using assessment tools is essential to keep track of a child's progress and to catch any potential delays early on. Finally, timely evaluation and intervention are crucial because they can make a significant difference in supporting healthy development and helping children reach their full potential during these formative early years.